Hey guys, this is Kay and this is the Collective Soul Tarot. We're going to do a zodiac reading. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining with me today. And we're going to choose the one. I've already shook this up. It makes a lot of noise. So I'm just going to choose whichever zodiac sign we're going to do today. It's P. P for Pisces. Okay, Pisces. I'm going to pull these letters out here. Okay, Pisces. And then it'll go in the box for the rest of the month so it doesn't come out again. Pisces, what do we have? There we go. I'm only doing so many because just these are the zodiac signs that are most often watched. Okay, can you see that? I think you can. Okay, let's get going here. We're gonna do the Intuit Oracle to pull out 3 cards of information for the reading. And these, this is Slavic or something Slavic tarot. I'm going to use as the content for the actual reading for our Pisces. Okay, and then we're going to pull out a little bit of fun. Island time wellness, a little bit more information from that deck, and then the little tarot to clarify. All right, so Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being here with me today, and thank you for enveloping me in your angelic wings of divine protection and guidance. Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit, please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Thank you. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces today in this reading on Monday, January the 22nd? No, January the 15th. Sorry guys, January 15th, 2024, Monday. Okay. Okay, here comes the 3 cards. We have the key, number 33. You found solutions. There's intelligence, genius, actually, insight, clarity, you're opening, finding the solution, right? You're opening freedom, finding breakout for liberty and freedom. Yes, so pay attention and whatnot. Okay, what's the next one? Card 32, weird. Okay, but cool. Magnet. You become a magnet because you found a solution, right? Through the solution, you're magnetizing so much more that you're becoming a bigger field of influence around your environment, your world, in your world. We're all worlds, floating around in space, right? So we all have our own little worlds that, impact everyone else's little worlds. Birds, communication, negotiating something, being chatty, debating something, discussing something, being flighty, nervous, a little ADHD it says, making contact, text or call someone. So you might be receiving a communication, Pisces, or you might be giving communication to somebody very soon. Okay, I got the idea that we'll have to see, but you've become the magnet, Pisces. You become the magnet because you found some solutions, you found out something that allowed you to be able to think differently and therefore heal something within you, and you want to communicate that. Okay, you want to keep, this is not past, present, and future. This is just information. Okay, so let's get the story. You're becoming a magnet to a whole different lifestyle, life story and lifestyle, Pisces, as a result of what it is that you've set free within you. You might have set free a relationship too, like just, to to leave it behind, to leave someone behind, but it's that is freeing for yourself as it is, but just the whole different mindset as a result of the reason why you made those changes is actually has freed you in some way, like mentally, emotionally. Okay, Archangel Michael, what do we have for a story for our Pisces today? Seven of Swords. Ooh, that's sneaky behaviors. Did you come to see, Pisces, how did you intuit and find that the secret to your freedom was to let go of shadow energy, sneaky behaviors? You know, cheating, lying, being just manipulative and whatnot. But did you come to realize that the key to your success and movement forward in life in a way that you want to is that you had to put the shady business behind you? Did you? Okay. That would be a solution. There, King of Coins. Wow. See how you're a magnet now? Like you're a mega magnet because you're the King of Pentacles who has evolved because he made the decision. He come to realize somehow, aha moment, or whatever life was showing him at the time, you, Pisces, at the time, helped you to release your shady behaviors. These are toxic behaviors, okay? So that you can shine and become a magnet as a very wealthy and doing quite well and grounded king, and not a knight or a page, a King of Pentacles. Now you are a huge magnet for so much more prosperity, blessings, and success, not to mention love. Okay, all right, and what else we got here? We have the Ten of Cups. Oh yes, and so you're going to be communicating with somebody. You want to communicate with someone because you want to engage in a Ten of Cups life with them, a time with them. Ten of Cups. Wow, that's beautiful, guys. Queen of Cups, and that's who you want to. Okay, so this tells me, okay, that, you know, for some of you, this, not all of you, some of you, this one, this part, there was a part that she played in your life. The Queen of Cups, the one that you want to pursue and have a Ten of Cups life with as a King of Coins. She released you in some way. She told you something, or just you have witnessed her in modeling in some way, you know, the behaviors of a person who is loving, unconditional, giving, caring, compassionate, kind, forgiving. You know, there's something about what you have learned from this lady here, or she has told you, that really did set you free. It set you free. You might have resisted it or denied it for a time, but it eventually, it just kept coming up. And it was like, it was speaking to you. You know how often we have to hear the same thing over and over again until we really hear it, until we really get it, you know? And that's pretty much what this was. This one may have been represented to you, just her existence in your life, whether that was in, you know, maybe if you're not in communication with them, which I wouldn't think you are, collective, what, you know, if you've been, you know, if she lives nearby and you just hear about her all the time through other people and stuff like that, or she lives far, far away and she may be on social media, whatever, and you've been kind of keeping up with her like that. There's something that she's been doing, or something she said in the past, or maybe both. And this is not for all of you, but she changed your life back then. It just took a while for it to, like, because that would be the seed, right? She planted a seed in your mind, and it was put in there, and then the right conditions came along, like karmic conditions came along for you, that would teach you how to nurture that seed, okay? To not ignore it or abandon it, but to nurture it. The karmic lessons that you were experiencing with somebody else, not this one, were harsh enough that you started maybe thinking about the seed that was in the soil already planted, and you started nurturing it more. but maybe not a whole lot at once, just little bits at a time, whatever it was, because you were still fighting toxic energy, still fighting your toxic ways, and possibly fighting toxic ways of your, whoever you were committed to back then. Hope that makes sense. 10 of coins. I mean, how can you go wrong with this lady? Holy smokes. Okay, let's King of Swords. You have a plan, a strategy, and possibly you strategized yourself out of this lady's life too. Cutting her out of your life with 7 of Swords energy. Okay, but you've evolved, okay, to become a King of Pentacles. You become a magnet for success now. You're going to be communicating. You're nervous, of course, about this, but you're going to text or call her. I got fuzz flying around, or email her, or just come and it's communication. So you want to be communicative with her, chatty, talking about stuff, past, maybe what's going on in their lives, and whatever. But you want an emotional fulfillment with this one, to reconnect with this one here. And this is all about love and happiness. This is all about love and blessings, creating a legacy, okay, to hand down to further and further generations that come after you. That's the kind of wealth that you have, but you're already very wealthy here. And I don't know if you watched a collective reading today. It is all about the wealthy man who is the King of Coins in the tarot. So you might be interested if you resonate with that. Okay, so let's start looking at these ones here to see what other information, very interesting information, that can come up with just 4 cards, please, Archangel Michael. Or, I never want to put a restriction on the angels. It's like whatever you think, okay? Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what would you like to tell us in? However many cards you'd like to tell us in, as long as it's not like 10. There's a restriction, but I think you understand. All right. Let's see. First one. Meditate. Wow. Meditate daily. Follow your intuition. Find inner peace and balance. Alone with or with a partner to meditate. Maybe once you get together with this one, that's going to be something you'll do together. It's possible, right? It's Pisces. I'll get you over here. Okay? Or that's something you picked up and you started doing because you've evolved. So you're doing things a little differently than you were before. So which might be including something like a daily practice of meditation, which is just going to evolve you even more. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. You know how when you're having a really great conversation with somebody you really, really care for, and you don't want the conversation to end, but you've already been talking for like 6 hours straight. It's like, okay, I should go to bed probably. I should go to sleep. I'm in bed, because we've been talking that long. And it's like, okay, you hang up then. No, you hang up. You hang up first. No, you hang up. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Lengthy, exciting conversations. A lot to talk about into each other. Meaningful, giddy, a lot in common. That's beautiful. There's somebody that, you're just jiving with. You're jiving with them. Abandonment. Holy smokes. Fear, abandonment issues are affecting relationships. Ghosting. Forgive, especially yourself. Now this is what you'd be wanting to talk to her about. You'll be saying you realize a lot of the reasons why you did what you did, not only the fact that you were possibly committed to somebody else when you met her in the past, but it was because you had abandonment issues yourself. So you abandoned someone before they can abandon you, and it has something to do with the way things were for you as a child, okay? And you come to realize that. You've come to learn that about yourself. And possibly you're learning it because you've been listening to my readings, but you may have learned it some other way. It's possible. Whatever way, it's great news. So dating, look at the two of you kissing. Will likely be dating. What? will likely be dating, or are likely, or are dating. I don't know what that means. Like each other, you like each other, you're enjoying each other's company, seeing each other. You're going to see each other. You have a plan to see her. You do. It's not just going to be talking to her on the phone or online or whatever, but you have a plan to actually be in her physical space. That's not the deck. This is the deck. Here we go. Clarification, please. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit. These are great little cards of extra information about what's really going on. Yeah, with you, Pisces, and what you're planning on doing. All right. Okay. So we're going to talk about the Seven of Swords. I don't really want to, but we're going to. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. That's sneaky behavior. Five of Pentacles. That's pretty harsh. And then there's the Queen of Cups. Isn't that interesting? So yeah, when you were communicating back and forth, the time when you met her and were, you know, spending time in whatever way that was for you. Sorry, knocked the phone. You had, I think this is what it's saying, is that you did it when you were at work. You were working hard to be a player, okay? So that you could leave somebody out in the cold. No, 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 no. You weren't, yes and no. Depends on how it resonates with you. Did you plan to have a work affair with somebody? Or, okay, did you plan to work hard on, you know, put your focus on having some play time with other women in your life, okay, besides the one you were committed to? And that you would, you know, for you it was just about just having the fun and walking away and leaving whoever it was out in the cold of your life, because whether you're going to tell them you're committed or not, I don't know. That's not what these cards say. But you met a Queen of Cups. You met somebody who was compassionate, kind, caring, and forgiving. But she was like the darling. She was a darling. There was something about her, that love that she had for you, that attention, that attentive attention that you may not been getting from your committed partner. That this one gave you something that was just like unconditional love, in the sense that you just never knew. You didn't recognize it for what it was. And besides, you couldn't do anything about it anyways. Okay, so the other scenario is that you met them at work and you decided you were going to have a little playtime with a work affair, and that you both were on the understanding that it was not going to last long. Third scenario is that you were very focused on playtime, and it may have been when you were at work, because maybe you worked as a traveling somebody, and that you were able to have an affair behind your committed partner's back, right? And you knew that the whole idea of you going into it, the focus was to just play, have a good time, sex talk, sex in the hotel, whatever, that you would just walk away. And yes, they'd likely feel like you left them out in the cold, because it was that was your plan. It was just like, there's no commitment to this person because I'm already committed, and I don't have any plans of leaving my committed partner to be with anyone else. Okay, so that was the sneaky behavior. It was shadow energy, shadow behaviors. It wasn't nice, but for you, it was what you wanted. It was perfect for you. Okay, King of Coins. Now we have the King of Cups. Okay, there's Queen of Cups, King of Cups, the Fool. Wow. And the Sun and the World. Okay, we're talking about right here, we're talking about you putting an end to your sneaky behaviors. Like we said, you found a key. The key might have been some information or some kind of epiphany or enlightenment, something maybe she told you in the past, whatever, that just has stuck with you. And it turned you into somebody who started feeling your heart, the King of Cups. You evolved into also a king, not a knight or a page of cups. You are a king. You've evolved. King of Pentacles. This is a great combination right here. King of Hearts and King of Pentacles. King of Cups is what I meant to say. You want to take a risk, you know, to move towards her. Surprisingly, because you've been enlightened about your life, you've evolved as a result, you've expanded yourself as a result, and you have put an end to an old cycle so that you can have a brand new cycle with love, great love and wealth in your life, on your mind, and in your experience. 10 of Cups, please. That's beautiful, guys. Really, Pisces, that's beautiful. 10 of Cups, please. Oh, Devil. I was afraid of that. Okay, well, no, that's good. That's good. Yes, and then a yes. Perfect. After betrayal. Yeah, okay. You want emotional fulfillment with this lady here. You might have been in a 10 of Cups commitment. Yeah, sure. And 10 of Coins, right? But that was all very toxic. That the two of you together must have been highly toxic. You know, bound to the devil's way of doing things, right? Highly toxic. It was just, well, you know, you put an end to it. So we don't need to elaborate on that, but you put an end to it to transform yourself. Whether or not your partner, your committed partner that you were with or still with, I don't know. Whether she is growing, it's not saying, but you are on your way to victory and success, hiding right, being acknowledged as someone who's put an end to toxic ways. You're going to shock this lady here because you're going to be able to tell her that you made up your mind. You chose against her in the past, but you're choosing her now, and you got the world in your hands. That's how great you're feeling here. 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Now the Queen of Cups, please, Archangel Michael. The Empress. Wow. And so not only was she a Queen of Cups back then, she has risen. She has evolved herself. You're a king and she's an empress. Well, let's just say maybe because she was the Queen of Cups in the past, that she was already on a path, a spiritual path, if she knew it or not. But she was evolving because she had this kind of love and acceptance, like trust in her, right? She had a trust that possibly she had a trust in you back then, that what you were saying to her, she took that as being the God honest truth. Okay. But this whole leaving her out in the cold business, you know, playing her the way you did, it caused her to hold back, to hold herself back, so that, and while she was holding herself back, she was having time to reflect on, why did I suddenly feel like I've been turned upside down? What's going on here? And trying to figure out what her part in it was and all that sort of stuff, to take responsibility. She put up some very, very healthy boundaries against others because of the betrayal, right? She was feeling very betrayed back then, this poor girl. She's so beautiful. Look at her. She looks a little down and out. Like, oh, I can't believe this, I fell in love. I want some justice. I want an emperor. I want a commitment. Okay? I fell in love with who I thought was all that, but wasn't. So 10 of Coins, Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit. What can we know about 10 of Coins? This is your girl. Lady. Empress. Chariot. Now, the good thing about an Empress and the Queen of Cups is that they are forgiving. Okay? They are forgiving. They may not want to be with you, but they are forgiving. There. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is you taking responsibility. This is you, look at that. The 6 of Cups right there. Because you walked away from a Queen of Pentacles, where there's a lot of chaos and anger being shouted back and forth at each other. You walked away from that, but you're coming back towards somebody from your past who's the Queen of Cups, right? The Empress. While you were feeling stuck and quite literally hanging by your foot, you were hanging out, not being able to move forward in your life at the time, you had remembered. This is what that key is about. You remembered something, or enlightenment came, because this is an awakening here at this time. Enlightenment came, and you realized that the third party was what it was all about. You want to reunite with this one, of course, but it was all about a third party in the past. Okay, let's just bring this all out. You were juggling her with your Queen of Pentacles. You sabotaged the relationship, and broken hearts, right? Since then, you've been plodding along trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so I'm going to put all these ones back here because we've seen them and we don't need them. Okay, the most important thing is that you have come to realize something during your time hanging out, that you had been behaving like this, put someone that ultimately you fell in love with in a third party situation with your Queen of Pentacles, who you were committed to back then in the day. But you had recklessly moved towards her back then because you wanted to, for whatever your need was that you were feeling lack in, that caused you to step out on your marriage, to have to do something else with someone else, another woman. That was reckless behavior, okay? But you want to move back towards her. This Ten of Pentacles we're talking about now, right? You, following your heart, growing and evolving, the divine has said, we are now offering you an opportunity for great love in your life because you're following your heart's desires. And so you're prepared to do that because you want this Ten of Pentacles life with her. You, like I said, have been keeping an eye on her for a while. And, you want to reach out and talk to her. I think this came out first. I'm not sure. But anyways, because you are evolving, you're actually sitting more in your Emperor energy. So now you have your heart. You're communicating, your mind is communicating with your heart as a King of Cups. You're a King of Coins, so you're very well grounded into 3D, into the world. So which means that all you've got left now is to reach up, and you're reaching up. You're getting enlightened. You, like this here, right? You're sitting in your Emperor energy now. You're ready to take the next step. You have been, and you want to communicate with her, which would be your next step, right? To communicate with her, to try and see if you can get her back in your life. Not in a third party situation, but in a true, this is you hanging upside down, seeing the error of your ways, being enlightened, having an epiphany, okay, finding a solution to your own pain, your own lack of whatever it was that caused you to do what you did when you did, okay? You become the magnet now. As this, and this, through this, okay? So you have been enlightened. You found the key to your release from this, all right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. But you are ready. You are ready. You know that your problems stem back from many years ago, possibly from even as early as childhood. And I say possibly, but I do actually mean it does. But, a lot of people don't want to accept that. But in any case, let's talk about the King of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. Strategy. Oh, there's the Seven of Swords. Oh, I see. Okay, there's the Ten of Coins. And then the Hermit. And you've been doing some respite time, and there's that movement forward to your Queen of Wands, Queen of Hearts, Cups. All right, so this is another divine offer of an opportunity of great blessings and resources, blessings and prosperity. After you decided you're going to allow yourself to spend time in this soul searching, and she has been your light, okay? From whatever this was, it's been your light to guide you forward, to heal these old ways that are heartbreaking. The Three of Swords is heartbreaking, right? This is heartbreaking energy right here. You break hearts, not to mention your own as a result. But you have a strategy. You have a strategy to become, of course, forward in truth and honesty. I didn't put any of the cards out back there, did I? Let's have a look. The back of the deck was the Three of Coins. And the Five of Swords. And the Two of Swords. And the Empress here. Guess we'll stop there. Yeah. We really didn't need these at all, but you do want to collaborate with, come back together with, and form a new foundation with this one here, who you see as your Empress, right? That you had, you have now making a decision to move towards her, whereas you'd always been sitting on the fence before, because you know that you sabotaged that connection back then. And you've been worried about it, okay? It's been on your mind. But you have a strategy here with the King of Swords to come forward in truth and honesty, remember? And so you're going to, be upfront and honest and transparent with her now. And, this King of Swords is quite intuitive and a great communicator too, by the way. But you want to come in and apologize to her. This is how you're going to start. You want to, however way you're going to be communicating with her as the Page of Swords, you want to apologize for this behavior, which is that, right? Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. You want to, that's the first thing you want to do. And then you want to let her know in some way, whether you actually say it to her or not, you're going to let her know that you are very committed to her, to a relationship, a life, just a connection, committed to the connection now where you weren't before back here. Yeah, because you spent a lot of time thinking about what it was that she said to you, because you had the opportunity to do that for whatever reasons. It put you in that place to have to think about stuff like that, that you realize that she's the one that you would uproot your whole entire life for, to be with. You've come to realize that. And isn't that just the most, it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So let's have a word from our sponsors. Let's have a word from Moonology, Manifestation. Here we go. Well, I should leave this because I'll need it. Well, let's put it over here. But this is beautiful, guys. I'm so happy for you. You put away your toxic ways and you're focused on your heart, on your love for somebody who's helped you to grow. I'd say the karmic helped you to grow a lot. But it was the seed of unconditional love that was there that helped you to wake up to and become aware of the behaviors, the energy you were sitting in at a time that caused you, possibly you're thinking about karmic debt. I don't know. Yep, you've grown. That's all that matters. You've grown, sitting in your Emperor energy now. We have the new moon in Taurus. Know your worth. That's an Emperor energy right there. And the King of Coins, Pentacles, knowing your worth. Last quarter, moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. Isn't that a beautiful card? Love that. Last one. Full moon in Leo. Go wild. Go wild. Go wild. Yeah, like no inhibitions. Just do it, right? So which one? Let's see here. Know your worth, I think. Let's read that one, okay? And then that'll be good for Pisces. All right? Right. Okay. Know your worth. How does this work again? I can't remember. New moon in Taurus. Bada bing. Yeah. Know your worth. You're on the right track, but you need to go steadily, like the Knight of Pentacles, right? You need to go steadily. Knowing that you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. And we talked about that. The divine sees that you're following your heart's desire. So they're going to give you these opportunities here and here, right? Of path of great love, a path of great blessings, prosperity, to get you where you want to be. Dig deep. Oh, it says here, opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. Yeah, I mean, you're believing more and more in yourself here. You started with evolving up as a King of Pentacles, then the King of Cups. Like, there's a heart in you that wants to be heard, and you've been listening. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers. Just keep thinking of this guy here. So love yourself more. And that's what the Ace of Cups too is about. It's about learning to love yourself, doing what you need to learn to love yourself. You gotta love yourself first so that you can give it to somebody else, because you have it. Know your own worth, and others will too. Be true to your values. The manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to property, possessions, sensuality, love, self-belief, and self-worth. Manifesting mindset. Acknowledge and make a list of your best traits. If you find that hard to do, ask a friend to tell you what's great about you. Wow. Okay. Your manifestation affirmation is, I deserve to manifest ... When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Taurus on Friday, Venus's day, or during Venus's hour. See page 16, whatever. The new moon in Taurus takes place when the sun and the moon are on the same degree in Taurus, and the energy is about moving steadily towards your goals. Well, you're moving steadily. You got the Chariot right here, and you have put yourself sitting in Emperor energy. It's King of Cups as well. Okay. Well, I mean, you got all four kings right here. Cups, Pentacles, Swords, and then what's the other one? Oh yeah, the Wands guy, which is really pretty much this guy here. Okay, King of Wands guy. Yeah, that's him plus the other kings. Okay. So I hope that was helpful for you, Pisces. Until next time, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.